Some people call it sun.
What?
Some people.
What?
Some people call it sun breathing. I think it's the subtitles. Some subtitles call it fire breathing.
Y'all
and other
remember
subtitles
how
call
he
it
was
sun
riding
breathing.
my behind so hard.
What's good, everybody out here in these YouTube streets? It's your boy Kerby.
And your girl Shirlay.
And today, we're gonna be watching Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village, episode 2. Alright, so the last episode, I'm pretty sure that guy that they showed with the Hafadura earrings, Hadafura, I always say that wrong. Hadafura earrings. I'm pretty sure that was the same demon that works for Muzan-sama.
But it's during the day. How is he out during sunlight hours?
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably doing something so that doesn't work on him. I don't know.
That wouldn't make sense. Isn't that like Muzan's whole goal? Like his goal is to be able to come out into the sunlight or something?
Yeah.
Like if his lower ranked demons figured it out and didn't tell him, I feel like he'd be super pissed. Not just regular pissed, but super pissed. So that's what, unless it's not really daytime, unless it's nighttime, but
You remember that the first time Tanjiro saw Muzan? Was that nighttime?
It was nighttime, but it was in the city, so it was like, so similar to how in New York it'll be like 2 a.m. in the morning or it'll be 11 o'clock, but because of Times Square, like all the lights and stuff are on, you don't necessarily, unless you look up.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not that obvious.
That makes sense. But I don't know about that. I don't know.
This doesn't seem like a big city village. It's just a village. So I don't think that it's nighttime or dusk or anything. So that's why I don't think it's him. But I know that Muzan is after. He's doing some research. He's trying to find like a very rare flower because I think he believes that rare flower is what's going to help him accomplish his goals. But so far, all of his upper demons have failed trying to find it.
Yeah, he said it was called the white lily flower. Is that what he called it?
That's what he called it. I think it's like the red flowers or like the red and white flowers that they show in the beginning and an end.
Maybe. But I'm excited to see what's about to happen with this one. Unless you got anything else you want to say. Before we begin, make sure y'all smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe.
Pretty please. Subscribe pretty please.
I just want to see what's the deal with this guy.
Huh? What's his face? Oh, that's a robot?
Oh, snap. He got a robot. It looks like a puppet.
But the puppet looks like the number 1 demon.
Yeah. Huh.
Why? Is the little kid working for the number 1 demon?
I don't know. Weird. Oh, he knocked him out. He's strong. Ooh. Dang. Dang, he's that strong. He doesn't remember. He doesn't remember.
I don't think he remembers.
Oh, that's not
君が
really
そうやっ
him.
てくだらないことをグダグダ言ってる間に何人死ぬと思っているわけ？柱の邪魔をするっていうのはそういうことだよ。柱の時間と君たちの時間は全く価値が違う。少し考えればわかるよね。刀鍛冶は戦えない。人の命を救えない。武器を作るしか脳がないから。
He's mean.
ほら、鍵。自分の立場をわきまえて行動しなよ。赤ん坊じゃないんだから。
High five.
何してるの？何かこうすごく嫌。なんだろう、配慮かな。配慮が欠けていて残酷です。この程度が残酷？君正しいです。あなたの言ってることはおおむね正しいんだろうけど、間違ってないんだろうけど、刀鍛冶は重要で大事な仕事です。剣士とは別のすごい技術を持った人たちだ。だって実際刀を打ってもらえなかったら俺たち何もできないですよね。
For real.
剣士と刀鍛冶はお互いがお互いを必要としています。戦っているのはどちらも同じです。俺たちはそれぞれの場所で日々戦って。悪いけどくだらない話に付き合ってる暇がないんだよね。
Oh, wow. He knocked him out.
At least he's
どう
honest.
しよう。俺一人で下まで運
He
べるか
knocked
な。
him out.
いや、俺が運ぶ。もう少しして起きなきゃ。まぶたがピクピクしだした。こいつ起きる。じゃあな。
She didn't want him to see him.
大丈夫ですか？急に起きない方
That's the
が。
guy who makes the
花
swords.
塚さんいた？え、今ここにいなかった？
あ、いえ、いなかったです。
気のせいか。
Wow.
柱の人は
鍵を渡したので行ってしまいました。
渡しちゃったのか。渡すしかない感じだったけど。あいつ
You broke it?
Oh, wow. The dog is fighting.
柱相手にすごい。
あれが俺の先祖が作った戦闘用からくり人形。より一ゼロ式です。
Yoriichi Type
Yoriichi
Zero.
Type Zero.
6
Yoriichi.
本あるのはなんで？
腕ですか？父の話によると、あの人形の原型となったのは実在した剣士だったらしいんですけど、腕を6本にしなければその剣士の動きを再現できなかったからだそうです。
What? That's crazy.
あの顔知ってる気がするけどわからない。
So then that doll was made to replicate not number one, the human version, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
But the
one you're saying is his twin.
yeah, but didn't number one actually have 6 arms? Or was it just 6 eyes?
He had 6 eyes. He had 6 eyes and
I don't know how many arms.
well, I only saw 2 arms. Unless he was hiding them underneath his robe, but I only saw 2. But he did have 6 eyes, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had 6 arms. That would be crazy. A 6-armed swordsman, demon thing. That's overpowered.
How many swords does he carry in his belt?
I only saw 1 sword.
So then he probably only has 2.
Yeah, but he does have 6 eyes, and he did look. He looks just like that.
Exactly.
That's his twin. I mean, you're saying that that's his
strongly
twin.
believe that that's his twin.
I'm gonna
Because
say that's him.
I don't think that that's him, because if you got him to turn into a demon,
Yeah, then
why would you be running away from the demon core so badly?
I don't know. Yeah.
Like, unless you believe that they can create something or someone, or that there's someone out there that can defeat you, why would you go in hiding? If you turn the one person that could defeat you
Yeah,
into a demon,
that doesn't make sense.
It makes
but
no sense to go into hiding. But, and then you know how there's always a power struggle, right? Like, or at least in the animes that I've watched, there's always a power struggle, especially between brothers. Like, someone will be the stronger, like, better version, and then there's always going to be somebody that's weaker. In this anime, we can take Rengoku and his younger brother. So Rengoku was obviously the stronger, more powerful version, and then his younger brother was like, you know, the weaker version. Probably he still has talents and other things that we don't know about yet, but like to my knowledge, you know, the weaker version. If in the past there was a siblinghood like that, where there was someone that was like older, stronger, better, and just perfect at everything, and then the younger brother, no matter how hard he tried, no matter like what they did, he could never like get to that older brother's status, that would build resentment, right? And to me, I feel like that's something that Muzan would take into account and try to build upon, especially if that older brother like almost offed him in life. So yeah, he'd be away licking his wounds, but then he would come to the younger brother and be like,
that's
don't
a good
you want to
theory.
be as strong as your older brother? Don't you want to be as powerful? Aren't you tired of people saying that you're just a washed up version of your older brother? And since he probably has some like low key resentment, he'd be like, yeah, homie, tell me what it is.
That is a good theory.
He probably wouldn't say, yeah, homie, tell me what it is. But he'd probably, like, especially since I feel that Muzan is a manipulator. Because just like what he did to the arachnid, the spider little boy who actually came from a loving family, whose family was trying to annihilate him because he did an egregious sin. I believe that Muzan's very manipulative in that even though he was a grown man or like a young man or whatever, whoever that younger brother is, he would have played into his insecurities, made him feel some type of way, and then of course turned him into a demon, not telling him the full whatchamacallit that it entails to becoming a demon. And then of course he would get all the power, all the strength that comes from being a demon, and then he'd think that, oh hey, I am accomplished, I am finally like strong enough to beat my older brother. And he would try to pit them two against each other. But I don't know if it's like maybe his younger brother died, or like his younger brother went into hiding, or I mean the older brother, you know, if the older brother died or the older brother went into hiding or whatnot, but he never got to accomplish that goal. So, I mean, personally, that's what I think. That's what I believe that he set up. Because also it seems like family is very important in this anime.
Yeah.
So like the family, I feel like the family dynamic would...
Yeah, it would be crazy if you are actually right, if he does have a brother. Yeah, if that was actually true.
Yeah, he has a brother. It's an anime.
Well, it's just a theory right now.
Okay, even if he doesn't have a brother, like even if it's the father. Although if it's like the father and son, it doesn't make as much sense because usually the son looks up to the father too much to like, you know, try to do that nonsense. But like Muzan is manipulative. So maybe he was able to do that. But if it was a father and son, then the person wouldn't have been all like, oh, I don't have any heirs. You know?
Yeah, but let's get back to it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
その剣士って誰？どこで何してた人？
あ、すみません。俺もあまり詳しくは戦国の世の話なので。
戦国 period.
そんな300年以上昔なんだ。
そう聞いています。
そんな長い間壊れてないの？あの人形。
すごい技術なので、今の俺たちでも追いつかないんです。
Oh wow, that doll is good.
壊れてしまったらもう直せない。親父が急に死んじゃって兄弟もいない。俺がちゃんとやらなきゃいけないのに、刀にもからくりにも才能ないから。
それであんなに。そうかそうか。あの人すごいな。俺とそんなに年も違わないのに。柱で才能があって。
そりゃ当然よ。
The love Hashira?
呼吸の使い手の子孫だからね。
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, they're calling it sun breathing.
時藤君のカラスかい。
Some people call it sun.
What?
Some people,
What?
Some people call it sun breathing. I think it's the subtitles. Some subtitles call it fire breathing.
Y'all
and other
remember
subtitles
how
call
he
it
was
sun
writing
breathing.
my behind so hard because I can remember that sun breathing, which equals to fire
But
breathing.
What
Not
if sun
to be-
breathing doesn't exist? It's
Y'all, you know what I mean. Okay, so because for me, it's a lot easier to differentiate sun breathing with flame breathing than it is fire and flame, right? But he was just calling me out so hard. How dare you call it sun breathing? It's not sun breathing. Why would they call it sun breathing? That doesn't make sense. It's not like sunlight is an important tool that we use in everyday life, and like the sun is the biggest star in our solar system, and therefore makes sense to be the most powerful and original form of breathing. But no!
They did call it fire breathing too. Okay.
I'm taking a break. I've returned.
で、始まりの呼吸のあの子はそんなにすごい人なのか。
It's a fire breathing style called sun breathing. So
でも火の呼吸じゃないんだね。使うの。
they're saying that boy is a descendant of the sun breathing.
思い出した。夢だ。俺あの人を夢で見た。
バカじゃないのあんた。この里に来たことあんの？非現実的すぎて笑える。戦国時代の武士と知り合いのわけ？あんたなんだよ。
なんかごめん。俺おかしいよね。いえいえ。
それは記憶の遺伝じゃないですか？
So that's what it's
よ
called.
く言われることです。受け継がれていくのは姿形だけではない。生き物は記憶も遺伝する。あなたが見た夢はきっとご先祖様の記憶なんですよ。
非現実的。非現実的。
That bird got a lot of attitude.
優しいね。ありがとう。俺炭治郎。君の名前は？
俺は虎鉄です。意地の悪いメスガラスなんて相手にしなくていいですよ。
Oh, he broke
Did he
it.
break it?
Yep.
He broke it.
鎧が。虎鉄君。今できないこともいつかできるようになるから。
ならないよ。自分で自分がダメなやつだってわかるもん。俺の代で、俺のせいで全部終わりだよ。
手やりになってはいけない。自分のことをそんな風に言わないでほしいですわ。
音もなく来てた。これが剣士。
自分にできなくても必ず他の誰かが引き継いでくれる。次につなぐための努力をしなきゃならない。君にできなくても君の子供や孫ならできるかもしれないだろう。俺は鬼仏寺無惨を倒したいと思っているけれど、鬼になった妹を助けたいと思っているけれど、志半ばで死ぬかもしれない。でも必ず誰かがやり遂げてくれると信じてる。俺たちが繋いでもらった命で上限の鬼を倒したように、俺たちが繋いだ命がいつか必ず鬼仏寺を倒してくれるはずだから。
He better not die at the end of this show.
一緒に頑張ろう。
俺、人形が壊れるの見たくなかったけど決心つけるよ。戦闘訓練は夜までかかるはずだから心の準備して見届ける。
誰だっけ？あ、
He
そう
has
か。
bad memory.
俺の刀折れちゃったからこの刀もらっていくね。
What?
こたつくん、それ処分しといて。悪意の
He
匂
took
い
the
がし
sword
ない。
from the.
わざとやってるわけじゃないんだろうな。でもな、
It works like that?
あのカラスは全力で悪意になるんだ。すごい下に見てる俺。こてつくん。
I didn't think you could just take another sword and use. I thought you had to. You remember when he first got the sword, he turned it black? Tanjiro? Yeah, I thought the sword, like.
Had to be attuned to you?
Yeah.
But if you're a great sword wielder, it might not be perfect, but you can use it despite its imperfections. But you supposedly, and then I don't know 1,000%. Again, y'all, I'm just guesstimating. But supposedly, you want a sword that's forged exactly for you, because then, like, if you're a level 10, it'll make you fight like a level 11 or something. It will improve upon you. Like, it's easier to use. It's going to be like an extension of your own hand. But if you're a great swordsman, it doesn't necessarily matter what sword you use. Like, the perfect sword for you, you'll still use it better. However, if you get like a faulty sword that's too short, you'll just learn to make the adjustments to use. So I think what that's trying to say is that he's such a prodigal.
Prodigy?
He's like, he's such a prodigy that even though he's just using random swords, he can still use them as an extension of his arm because, like,
he's that good.
Yeah.
That
so I think
makes sense.
that's what that's supposed to say. But what do I know? That little butthole.
He probably destroyed the thing.
And he didn't mean to. He just, you know how they say, like, the super smart people, they're a little off. But the reason they're a little off, it's not because they mean to be mean or whatever. It's just that certain human being emotions, like, don't really make sense to them. Like, if you're used to thinking in a super logical way all the time, and then someone's hitting you with the, oh, but, like, you hurt my feelings, you look at them like, what are feelings? Why does that matter in the grand scheme of things? So the fact that he is a prodigy, and, like, I'm assuming that means that he's also very genius. He's lacking a lot of tools in the case of socializing, like talking to people and, like, being concerned that their emotions mean anything or have any value. He's the type that believes, like, power is power. It doesn't necessarily matter the emotion or whatever it stems from. Like, emotions are useless because they can cloud your judgment, and your judgment is going to be what saves your life in the end. What I believe.
こてつくん、確認しよう。まだ動くかどうか。
Oh, is he gonna train too?
動かない、やっぱりもう
He's missing an arm now.
やったー！動いたね、こてつくん。よかった。
そうですね、炭治郎さん。これで修行してあの澄ました顔のクソガキよりも絶対に強くなってくださいね。全力で協力しますので。
今からかな。
He's upset. So this becomes a training montage. Poor guy.
死んでしまう。腕の本はきつい。
He only has
腕は
5.
5本ですよ。あのクソガキに1本壊されたので人形の機能は落ちてます。炭治郎さん、強くなってください。そしてやつにこう言うんです。その程度か、ゴミカスが。髪長すぎなんだよ。キレ、コンブ
Why is he talking?
チビ、ブサイクの短足。
Wow.
しろ、恥知らず。
Why?
He's very mean.
それはちょっと。
内首獄門の方がいいですかね。
いや違う。そこまでは言えない。
言うんです。
いや。
言ってくださいよ。ねえ。
Oh, he's talking about the
The
doll.
10-year-old. The 10-year-old is cursing.
それは言わないにしても、時藤君はすごかった。俺よりも小柄で年下の子なのに負けてられないと。俺ももっと強くならないと。
If that was a sword, he would have got stabbed. Ooh.
炭治郎さん遅い。全然ダメ。人形が持ってるのが素振り棒じゃ じゃなきゃ死んでますよ。
Yep.
しっかりして。今日で5日目ですよ。明日からは人形に刀も出せますからね。
You heard him?
素振り棒でも死ぬよこれ。死ぬ。
今日も飯抜きです。
分析力高めの小鉄さん。しかし剣術の教え手としてはどうしよう。
But as a swordship instructor, he was
ど
a
のくらい
total.
が人間の命の限界かご存じないとね。訓練がエグかった。言われた通りできなければ
Look at him.
与えないという暴挙。水を飲まなければ人間は3日ほどで真面目に死ぬ。
For real.
無知ゆえの純粋なる暴
For
挙。
real. He doesn't know how. He doesn't like. If you don't have
途中
food.
If you don't have water, not
命は
food.
つながったが
If you don't have food, he's not gonna be able to
ほぼ
fight.
接触絶民。
I'm dying.
He passed out.
俺三途の川を渡りかけ何とも言えぬいい気持ちで橋の上を歩いていたが眠いを起こし川に落下。川の中は暗く
He's letting a 10-year-old decide his life.
For real.
よし入る。渾身の一撃。でも壊れたら
Hmm.
壊れてもいい。絶対俺が直すから。
He saw that.
炭治郎さん、人が良すぎる。ダメだよ、そこでためらったら。でも俺はそんな炭治郎さんだからこそ死なないでほしい。誰よりも強くなってほしい。
Oh, that hurts.
Did he break his sword completely?
大丈
No,
夫で
I
す
think
か？
he broke his bum.
No, he broke his sword.
ごめん借りた刀折れちゃった。
いいんですよ、そんなの。
Now he has to learn how to fix it.
なんか出た。小鉄くんなんか出た。何これ。
It has a sword inside of
わ
it.
からないです、俺も。
Do you think that's his original sword?
なんでしょうか、これ。少なくとも300年以上前の刀ですよね。
Ooh.
That sword does look old enough.
Yeah, that's probably his original sword.
What? And you're just gonna end? No.
似合ってるぞお姉さん。気に入ったんだな。ここで大正こそこそ噂話。刀鍛冶見習いの小鉄くん、お面の下の顔はお面とあまりに似すぎているため、みんなにお面をかぶる必要がないのではと言われているそうですよ。容赦ない毒舌だけど、やっぱり心は可愛い少年なのかもしれませんね。次回第3話、300年以上前の刀。熱い。
炭治郎さん、どこですか？修行始めますよ。ちょっとうまくいったからといってサボったら元の木阿弥。石の上にも3年、アリとキリギリス、牛の歩みの千里ですよ。炭治郎さん、どこですか？
ネズコ、逃げよう。
Hilarious. That was a really good episode, guys.
So the sword was hidden inside of the puppet, which means they wanted somebody to destroy the puppet in order to find the sword.
But not just destroy the puppet. You have to behead it in order to find the sword.
Yeah.
Which means you have to beat the puppet.
Yeah.
Which means the only way to win the sword is to beat the puppet.
Yeah.
Technically, he didn't beat the puppet. He just broke the arm. But you saw Uzui. He had his arm chopped off. Did that put him out of commission?
No.
Absolutely not. Okay? That puppet was trying to teach you survival skills. Not survival skills, like how to end it. How to end it all.
What?
Because you have to, if you dehead somebody or behead them, they're not coming back unless they're.
Oh, you're saying the puppet was trying to teach you how to properly get the job done when it comes to sword fighting.
Yeah, but just chopping an arm off, I mean, if you get an
Yeah.
artery, it'll take a few seconds for, they'll bleed out and whatnot.
Yeah.
But if you get the head, instant death. You don't have to worry about any. I mean, the arms might flail a little,
Yep.
but,
But
that
yeah,
puppet wanted you to know how to get the job done.
300 years ago.
Dang, so that means that Muzan's been alive for at least 300 years.
Yep. That was a good one though.
Which means the Demon Slayers have been around for at least 300 years,
Yeah.
right?
They've been around as long as Muzan. Probably. But
Make sure y'all
smash
that like button, comment down below,
subscribe.
subscribe to our channel, por favor.
We'll see y'all in the next one.
Bye.